How y'all doing, family? This is Chris Raul Media TV. Said U.S. missile defense test fails in Hawaii. Officials say this is on February the 1st of 2018, and I'll play most of the video for y'all, and I'll come back with my thoughts.
Pentagon has acknowledged that it conducted an unsuccessful missile defense test on Wednesday. The missile was launched from land and failed to intercept an incoming target launched from an aircraft over Hawaii. A Pentagon spokesperson confirmed the incident yesterday during a press briefing.
It did not meet our objectives, but we'll learn something all the time with these tests, and we'll learn something from this one, and we'll continue to improve our capabilities.
All right, to shed light on the issue, Michael Maloof, a former Pentagon official, is joining us live. Now, Michael, when something like this happens, you're always the person who has the right information for us. So let's get to the Trump administration. They have reiterated support for development of this missile defense using the North Korean nuclear threat as justification. However, after this latest test failure, what is the future of a system like this?
Well, there's no other choice but to continue trying to perfect it. This is actually a modification of previous models of the SM-3, as it's called. It's part of the, it's off of the so-called Aegis platform, a type of missile that's about ready to be deployed in Romania, for example. They have a lot of bugs, and you got to consider too that when you're shooting a missile like this, it's like trying to knock a bullet hit a bullet with another bullet. It's very, very difficult. And what's a little disturbing is that this is the second failure since June, I believe, and they were both shot under controlled conditions. So if a missile is fired in anger from, let's say, North Korea, and it's coming in at a terrific speed, the likelihood of that missile hitting that incoming is going to be extremely difficult. Again, that would not be under controlled conditions. And if the North Koreans, for example, were to do a swarm approach with 4 or 5 missiles at a time, it would absolutely overload the system. So something's going to get through. So the system itself needs a lot of work, and you're talking about technology levels that are still in the infant stage, and it's very difficult. What they're talking about in some cases is maybe working on like a modified SDI, or Strategic Defense Initiative program, and actually having launchers in space, because that's going to be an important future actually in trying to down missiles or even satellites that could in effect be nuclear weapons. But I think that for now the best time really to hit a missile in this case would be once it's launched, just after it's launched. But it could be a test, and that's one of the dilemmas facing policymakers and defense experts as to, is that missile a test or is it the real thing? And that's so there's a long way to go in this development program, frankly.
Okay, family. So they said this is the second time that it failed, trying to the U.S. missile defense in Hawaii. This is not good. That's not good. That's not good at all in any form, shape, or way. You feel what I'm saying? Because how is the greatest country in the world can't hit a missile? You got all this fucking money. You got all this money. You going around terrorizing other people's country. You going around spreading your democracy on other people's country and telling them what to do, sucking up all their resources and stuff like that. And you can't hit a missile? Hold on. I thought Trump said, he had, what he said? He said something talking about tell Kim Jong-un that I have a bigger button and mine's actually works. Like, bruh, I don't think you want to keep pushing the button. I don't think you want to keep pushing the button of us going into nuclear war, because that's not something that we need. That's not something that we want. It's going to be his damn fault of nuclear war going to fucking happen, if it does happen. He over there keep antagonizing Kim Jong-un and stuff like that, and just keep making it worse and stuff like that. This is not something that we need. Millions and millions of people will die, but in the Bible it says that millions and millions will die as well because of thermal nuclear fire, which is nuclear bombs. So I don't know, but the Most High say it's gonna happen, so it's gonna happen. I don't know when, but it's just gonna keep the tension's gonna keep rising and rising and rising. But this is not good for the U.S. in any kind of way, because you don't need to be going out messing with nobody and shit like that if you can't even knock a fucking missile out the damn fucking sky. Your system can't even knock a missile out the damn fucking sky. And then you heard what the man said. He said if what if North Korea launched five different type of missiles, okay, and you knock out two, well, you still leaving three. Three of them still gonna hit. 3 or 4 of them still gonna hit. So this doesn't look good for the U.S. as well. So they need to start shutting it down mouth and stop trying to fucking antagonize nuclear thermal war, because it's not getting us nowhere. But millions of people will die if that happens. So they need to just stop with all this extra shit and fucking with that man and shit like that. So I just want to show y'all what's going on, family. Y'all have a good morning.